Amortized 5-year debt schedule requisition.
Come a little closer, mom.
After a 3-1 result over the USL defending champs, Leo Fernandez and the Rowdies back on track and poised for a playoff push. Tonight, Las Vegas invades downtown St. Pete for the first time. It's Lights and the Rowdies next. It is a soccer Saturday night in downtown St. Pete. For the very first time, the lights of Las Vegas shine on Al Lang Stadium with the Tampa Bay Rowdies ready to defend the home pitch. Welcome inside the booth, everybody. Thrilled you're here. Drew Felios welcoming back Matt Stubbington, who is filling in for Ryan Davis tonight. Matt, pleasure to have you here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. And like the Lights, it's my first time at Al Lang Stadium. The atmosphere is legendary, and I'm really excited to experience it for myself.
Oh, we cannot wait for this matchup here tonight. How about C.J. Cochran, the Rowdies keeper, last week? Tremendous game. What did you see on tape?
Well, C.J. Cochran is a fantastic goalkeeper. He plays the geometry of the position so beautifully, has great range to come for crosses, does the small stuff that is so important in the position, communicates and organizes the defenders in front of him, and is a huge reason why the Rowdies have been successful this year.
His play in that second half, absolutely clutch. Then on the offensive side, Dayon Harris, opposing coaches still trying to figure him out. He has been tremendous.
He's a wonderful player, somebody that I know that you're excited about, and so is his head coach. He has a different speed about his play, finds a way to connect with the teammates going forward, and then as an added bonus, he'll pop up in the box and score a goal.
Couple Rowdy superstars there to keep an eye on. When we come back, we'll introduce you to Las Vegas. Also, get you ready for kickoff. It's the Lights and Rowdies on ESPN Plus after this.
Amortized 5-year debt schedule requisition.
Come a little closer, mon petit chou. Feel that fascination if you're there. I think that I like you. I think that I like you. I think that I like you.
I've been working for Baycare for 13 years.
Going on 20 years?
12 years.
15 years. 20 years.
5 years.
6 years.
15 years. 28 years.
It's not just an ID badge, it's a badge of honor. Do you have what it takes to wear it? Find out at baycarecareers.org and see why Baycare is the only top-performing large health system in America that's also a best place to work.
I've been in Baycare for 5 years and my experience is great. I love it.
Baycare, humanity at work.
¿Puede un seguro médico ayudar a curar la soledad? ¿Puede cuidar a tu mejor amigo también? ¿O tomarte de la mano por 9 meses? ¿Puede estar disponible para ti a las 3 a.m.? ¿Puede estar contigo en cada paso? Nosotros sí lo creemos. ¿Qué más puede hacer un seguro médico para ti? Averígualo.
50 years of automotive excellence doesn't just happen. It's built on a commitment to that excellence, and we wouldn't change a thing. I'm excited to announce Reeves Import Motor Cars is now part of the Morgan Auto Group family, giving you an unparalleled buying and service experience that's uniquely Morgan, like the Experience More guarantee at no additional cost. But it's more than selling you a vehicle. It's the experience, the lifestyle. Introducing the all-new Morgan Import Motor Cars. Experience the lifestyle today. When you make it Morgan, we make it happen.
Getting ready for kickoff. Tampa Bay Rowdies, Las Vegas Lights from downtown St. Pete. Another awesome night to be here. Tampa Bay area rocking this time of year. The Rays in full swing, Bucks getting going, and the Rowdies making their usual playoff push. Let's get you into the formations. Starting lineups presented by Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Tampa. Talk about Las Vegas. Begins with Chris Ostomo in the back, number 15, 5 assists on the year, 47 interceptions. And then you've got the great up front, Caleb Jennings, someone that, Matt, you're familiar from his college days at UCF.
Just playing up the road along I-4 was Jennings. He's a very good player, very mobile, has that eye for net. He's going to be a real handful for the back four of the home team tonight.
Romero, the keeper for Las Vegas and for the Rowdies. Talked about Leo Fernandez, everything that he means to this team. What a week he had last week. Scored his 13th goal, notched another assist. And then you've got Lewis Hilton as well, your fellow Englishman. Matt, I know you can't wait to watch him in person.
Well, he's a fantastic player. He is going to be the engine that drives the Tampa Bay Rowdies tonight. Even more important with the Ekra missing from suspension tonight. Hilton comes with a lot of energy, a lot of emotion, but he also partners that with skill, finesse, and really good vision on the field of play. He's going to be a really important part of the midfield three for the home team.
Robert Castellanos was outstanding last week, and there is the great Lewis Hilton. 2 goals, 4 assists on the season. Get one last douse of water. You know it is awfully hot and humid out there. The players doing a tremendous job handling that throughout another tough Florida summer.
It's very difficult to play at this time of the year with the humidity and trying to deal with all of that heat. Of course, from Las Vegas, they're coming from what they call a dry heat. So it'll be interesting to see how they deal with the humidity of the summer evening in Florida. But I always say, stick your head in an oven, it's 400 degrees. It's a dry heat, but it's still hot. So I think they'll be perfectly suited to play tonight. And you see that in the middle of the picture. Cal Jennings, smile on his face, a little bit of a homecoming. Although he's not used to playing in Tampa Bay. He's used to being playing up the road in Orlando.
Yeah, he was sensational as a UCF night. Had a chance to call a couple of his games, and it's great to watch him take his game to the next level.
Yeah, it's one of those players that you see in college, and you just hope that he gets that opportunity. And then that's what the USL Championship is all about, and the development leagues that the USL has is giving those players the chances to play at the next level and maybe take that step up to the MLS as they get better and better, as they mature. And then you see Castellanos, his second game back from injury. You're excited to see him and the way he played last week. And so was his head coach, Neil Collins, and said that he pretty much forgot that it was his first game back. And that was the biggest compliment he could pay Castellanos was, I forgot that it was his first game back. It's like he'd never missed a beat.
Certainly held it down as we're ready for kickoff. Great to have you with us, everybody. Las Vegas and Tampa Bay. Should be a good time. Las Vegas, of course, wearing the white. Rowdies, the iconic green and gold. Select ball in place. And here we go. underway here at Al Lang Stadium. Tampa Bay Rowdies and Las Vegas Lights. Our injury report brought to you by St. Anthony's Hospital. Both teams relatively healthy. Armin and Van Caesel still out for the Rowdies. Las Vegas, they are absolutely 100% good to go. As we've got a tackle here in the opening minute, and Connor Antley is down and in some pain.
Sliding challenge on this slick surface. Caught the ankle, and that smarts when you get one on the ankle bone like that. 15, Chris Otomo for Las Vegas Lights, leaving his feet. And already, by the looks of it, getting into the referee's notebook. 55 seconds into the game, we have our first yellow card, and that's not something that Danny Enrique would like to see. But this Las Vegas Lights, they're consistent in their inconsistency. Had some good results this season, but last time out, 7 days ago, we lost 5-0 at home. And I know that the team and their head coach will be wanting to put that one behind them. So something that Tampa Bay Rowdies drew is going to have to make sure that they're Johnny on the spot and leaving the emotion and intensity that the Lights will bring to this game this evening.
Yeah, that 5-0 defeat to Rio Grande Valley. So Las Vegas comes in tonight really needing to bounce back here on the road. As Aaron Guillen pressed against the touchline. Las Vegas, a team known as being very sporadic, as you said, consistently inconsistent. They take a lot of chances, always have since the inception of the franchise. Doesn't always pay off, kind of like when you go to Vegas. It either goes really well or it goes in the opposite direction.
They play an entertaining brand of soccer, physical brand of soccer. Great atmosphere at Cashman Field. Always have great promotions as well as the home team here in Al Lang Stadium do, as the crowd is filing in around us.
A little heavy-footed from Hilton that time. And our keys to the match tonight, Matt, what do you see?
Well, Neil Collins said that the team has to focus on themselves. If they take care of business and play like they can play, then good things will happen, and the competition around them in the conference will have to make sure that they put in the good performances too. And for the visitors, they've got to break the rhythm of the home team. Tampa Bay Rowdies play with good, nice rhythm, nice and compact, get up the park together. So the Las Vegas Lights are going to have to really disrupt that if they're going to be successful.
Definitely easier said than done, but Lou City did it. So did Colorado Springs. So here he is, Jennings, now attacking for Vegas. Lays it right, and this is Bjorshaw. Morten Bjorshaw. And Vegas now with their first true possession. Antonio Leone also in on it.
A little frustrating that Bjorshaw chose to pull that ball back. I'm old-fashioned. I like getting to the byline and putting the ball across. And as I glanced across the 18-yard area, there were a couple of white shirts in support. So a driven ball across in front of C.J. Cochran maybe would have created an opportunity for the visitors. And Tampa Bay Rowdies will be happy that they can just get their defensive shape and stay organized in front of their goalkeeper.
It's only the second meeting ever between these two clubs. Rowdies winning it last season by a 2-1 score. Steven Dos Santos leading the way in that matchup. He is in the 18 tonight, expected to come in later on. It's what has made this Rowdies team so good last season and this season. The quality off the bench. We talked about Harris, Dos Santos, that next weapon. As now Castellanos will send it back to Cochran. Taken in now by Bjorshaw. Played now by Vegas. This is Jaime, Christopher Jaime. Crisostomo. And now Leone. Bjorshaw. This is where they want it, at the feet of Jennings. It's tapped out. Tampa Bay will have it.
I thought that Las Vegas Lights might be playing a 4-4-2. They may switch to that defensively, but on the offensive side, it looks like they're playing a variation perhaps of a 3-4-3. Jennings heading things up as the most advanced striker. It's always great to see the tactical matchups throughout the game of soccer, particularly at this level. The chess matches that happen on the field, and with the talent that we're witnessing, those chess matches can change style in a heartbeat, which makes it really tough on us up here in the booth to figure out what's going on.
Also tough to scout a team like Vegas. Of course, the partnership with LAFC. You've got great players like Danny Trejo, had an incredible start to the season, but now, of course, playing on the MLS side, it kind of makes it tougher, Matt, to build that continuity.
It is, and it makes it tough for the opposing coaches to scout as well. Although, having said that, the Las Vegas Lights, 8 players on the field tonight have started the last 4 games, so there is some consistency as we're coming down the stretch of the USL Championship season, and Las Vegas sitting in 7th position, just 1 point clear of the cutoff line of the playoffs. They're going to want some consistency in their lineup so they can have some success and hopefully secure that 7th, if not better, position and get into the postseason play.
This is Guillen. Seba Guanzati once again in the 11. Solid performance a week ago, and here's Wyke. Antley with some open space. Fernandez, and now Lewis Hilton. Rowdies moving it well. Guillen lets it go with the left foot into the box, into a crowd of Las Vegas players. Rowdies will keep it.
Keep it and patient in the build up there. I like the movement, switching the point of attack out wide to the right. Nothing really going forward down that right flank, so they come back into the middle. More important, keep it on the feet of the gold and green hoops.
Scarlett now to Guillen. There's E2. Marked man tonight. Junior E2 attacking. Oh, tried to slide one in to LaCava. Great idea. This is Antley. Coming hard as he always does. Contact in the box. Rowdy's looking for a call, and right now it looks like it's not coming.
Well, the only call they're getting is a corner kick, but that was a great advance run. Started with a vertical ball up the pitch. And they have certainly have a reason for wanting a penalty kick there. The crowd don't like the decision of the referee.
So corner kick coming from Hilton. Goes short with it to Fernandez. Leo trying to turn around. Instead, he gets it back to Hilton. Middle of the box. Castellanos. Here's Lewis again. Into the crowd on the ground, and it's tapped out. Rowdies will have another corner.
Well, I think the Rowdies certainly had a case for a penalty kick there. Doing a good job keeping the possession, attacking the goal, keeping the ball on the second phase of play. A little heavy touch in the penalty area. Denied the scoring opportunity, but Hilton gets another bite.
This is Wyke. Lawrence Wyke letting it go. Deflected out of bounds. Rowdy's getting good use out of this possession. Really making the defense of the Lights work here on the road. Guillen switches that point of attack. At the feet of Hilton again. Up for grabs. And it is Scarlett. LaCava behind him. Finally won by the Lights. Short-lived though. Castellanos and now Guillen.
Well, that was well won in the right back position by Quezada for the Lights. Good job by Tampa Bay Rowdies keeping the ball alive. Probably 2 or 3 phases of play from the set piece on that far sideline. Really kept the Las Vegas Lights guessing and on their toes. No clear goal scoring opportunities coming from it. That'll be something that the team will want to correct as this game progresses.
Ball thrown in out of bounds again. You know, USL is all for Republic. Tune in to the US Open Cup Final. Sac Republic takes on Orlando City. Show your support using the hashtag #AllForRepublic on social media. Watch the US Open Cup Final September 7th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+.
That'll be exciting. Fantastic if the USL team can win that tournament.
Castellanos to White. 11th minute, just underway here. Tampa Bay Rowdies, Las Vegas Lights. Lewis Hilton, Junior E2. Everybody getting a touch here. Guillen trying to get it to Quenzati. And once again, defended well. Cochran will now have it for Tampa Bay.
See the work right there and the speed of Hal Jennings, putting Cochran under some pressure. Cochran, wily, calm, releases the pressure and finds the offense for his teammates.
Here's E2. E2 playing well here in the opening minutes. Looking comfortable right now in this Rowdies system. That hasn't always been the case here this season. Fernandez tries to go get it, sent out of bounds once again. You know, Ryan Davis, Orlando resident, usually in your seat, Matt. I told him if he is spotted at that game, that Open Cup Final, wearing purple, he's not welcome back here. E2.
Oh, is there a USL scarf that you can wear? Doesn't have to be Sacramento Republic. I mean,
all for Republic for sure that night. White, Fernandez, and now Guillen. You see right now from what Vegas is trying to do defensively as LaCava handles it.
They're doing a good job of keeping things compact defensively. However, they're so compact and so tight along the back line and in the midfield. They're right on top of the box. They're not able to spring things going forwards. Haven't been able to connect with Jennings at all. So consequently, Tampa Bay Rowdies get the ball back and cheap possession, are able to put pressure right back on the visitors.
What you're seeing also those last two possessions from the Rowdies, that's what you do in practice, constantly work it in small, tight spaces. As you look at Enrique Duran, the first-year head coach for the Lights.
You see a little pensive, a little nervous as the head coach.
Oh, how about this ball? Nearly got to the feet of Antley first. And the flag is up.
Offside is the call. Referee's arm goes up to indicate an indirect free kick. That's something, though, that the Tampa Bay Rowdies will be looking for if they can play that early vertical ball. They'll have some width that they can utilize with the players running in on the diagonal, trying to find the feet of LaCava, Fernandez, Quenzati. Las Vegas Lights are doing a pretty good job when the Rowdies are trying to come through the middle of the park, of keeping the passing lanes congested and difficult to penetrate. As we see there, the ball's deflected back to E2.
Now it's Antley working with White. Little give and go. Connor trying to get to it before the end line, right in the neighborhood of LaCava. Another good idea for the Rowdies.
Really illustrating the point that we're making there, as congested as it was in front of Romero's goal. Tampa Bay Rowdies choosing to go out wide. Nice attempt at the give and go, just a little heavy on the pass, taking it over the byline for the goal kick. I think Neil Collins will be much the happier of the two coaches at the moment. Frustrated that there hasn't been a shot taken by his team, a threat on Romero's goal, but possession-wise and quality of ball in the defensive and middle thirds, I think he'll be happy with. He just wants his team to execute now in the attacking third.
Junior E2 over to White. 15 minutes in. Fernandez once again Rowdies finding feet here in the first 15. Vegas gets it back. Tampa Bay has Florida's most ways to play. Claim your next adventure at visitTampaBay.com. That's visitTampaBay.com. Shout out tonight to one of the Rowdies' best fans, Stephen Cundiff, who was a little under the weather with COVID. Not at the game tonight. Just not the same looking at Ralph's mob and not seeing him leading the pack. Stephen, get well. You're not here, but we're glad you're watching at least. And we love your podcast as well. The Rowdies Unused Substitutes. Matt, one of the best podcasts on my phone. Every time I'm on a long trip, I know where to go with that.
Well, sorry to hear that he's poorly. Hope he gets a fast recovery. And that's a podcast I'm going to have to tune into. You have to send me the link when we're done.
Unique perspective on the Rowdies every single week for sure. As that ball sent out, and Vegas here will throw it in. The Rowdies have scored 44 times here in 2022, one of the highest scoring teams in USL Championship. K9 sending it back. Romero touches again for Vegas. Credit Vegas, they do look rather calm and relaxed here on the road. It's not always the case when you have a team coming here for the first time.
That's a great atmosphere. Wonderful venue. He's certainly not playing the usual frenetic style of soccer that you might see. I think that's partly because they played such a frenetic game last week against RGV. RGV scored several really nice goals and scored early in that match as well, which really put Las Vegas on their back foot, and they never recovered.
Hilton again. Rowdies, nice advantage possession-wise thus far. E2 to White. Antley to Fernandez. See Leo Fernandez, number 11, drawing a lot of attention on the left side of your screen. Seba, quick touch. Here's Vegas once more, trying to go over the top. And that's a nice job coming from the back. Jordan Scarlett recovering.
That was huge from Scarlett. Jennings was starting his run from 10 yards inside his own half, was onside. Scarlett, fleet of foot, finds a way to get back. And you see Jennings there, eye on the ball, and there's a last-ditch effort. Scarlett does a great job of getting his right boot to clear the danger. If he misses that, it's Jennings one-on-one v. Cochran.
Jordan Scarlett started out the year not playing his best soccer. That has changed. Here's the summer, and now fall months have come on. Just gotten better as the year has gone along. Got that call up to the Jamaican national team. That'll add a lot to your confidence and add something to your game.
Oh, without a doubt. Getting the rewards of all your hard work and the recognition from your international program in your home country.
Castellanos trying to get it out of there. And we got to play it down. Up against the boards.
Figure out who that is.
I think that's Bjorshaw right now in the paint.
As he was putting his foot out to block the ball that was kicked against the ankle and causing the problem, but he's off the field of play, so play can continue.
So here's Junior E2. Fernandez shaken free. Here come the Rowdies. Seba gets in place. Wyke over to Antley. Connor trying to service it in. And a little bit of a hold that time on Lewis Hilton.
Again, the execution in the final third for the home team is not of the quality needed to threaten Romero's goal. It is Bjorshol that got the knock, getting attended to by the athletic training staff down on the sideline in front of us.
Well, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of USL Championship. Choose what you play with at selectsportamerica.com. Select, league's choice, player's choice. Most of this match thus far being played on the Las Vegas half, but they have really packed it in defensively.
65% possession for the home team at the moment. Still nothing as far as shots to speak of. A little frustrating for the home fans. Some action in front of net, something to get excited about.
Castellanos and Scarlett building from the back. Look at Wyke. Plays 100 miles an hour, Matt. Just never slows down.
Saw his opportunity to get forward and from the right back position there. Las Vegas Lights playing with a player down at the moment, so you always want to try and create an overload when you're playing the game of soccer, and when you have a player advantage, you certainly want to take advantage of that. So Wyke a little bit more aggressive going forwards. Sometimes you'll only send one of the outside backs forward, but in this occasion, Tampa Bay Rowdies are sending both forward.
That's Kien going down for the Rowdies. Both players popping up. Tampa Bay attacking. Oh, Fernandez trying to get the angle.
Couldn't get the angle right, but I think it was deflected out. The referee's pointing to the corner flag. Quickly taken free kick. That was a great position to serve a ball in. If the home team had decided to take a little bit longer to set things up. There's the foul with Hilton going to ground, and Fernandez took the ball quickly. Finally a shot for the home fans to cheer about, but it hit the side netting. It will be a corner kick on the near sideline, in swinging from Lewis Hilton.
Here it comes from Hilton. Wyke is there. Oh, right in front of the goal. Wyke put it in a great spot. He's winning all the 50-50 balls right now. Running everything down for Tampa Bay. This is Hilton. Fernandez. Service on the way. E2 lays it for Scarlett. He'll let it go. Jordan Scarlett. Goal!
You've got to cherish the set pieces, and that's exactly what the Tampa Bay Rowdies did. A good initial ball from the corner kick from Lewis Hilton. Wyke had a great opportunity, but the Rowdies kept it alive on the second phase of play. Falls to Jordan Scarlett, keeps a calm head about him, and places it beautifully with the right foot. Romero would have seen the ball late through traffic. The placement was perfect from the central defender of the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Second goal of the season for Jordan Scarlett. What a beauty. Rowdies lead 1-0 here in the 25th minute. Vegas going to the bench, their first sub. Christian Torres enters the game. Bjorshol, remember, he went down. Obviously, that injury is going to take a little looking at, so he is done for the night.
Well, it's a shame for Bjorshol. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He certainly cannot participate any further in the action, and Danny Enrique will be a little bit annoyed that his team were playing a player down through a long stretch of that, but I don't think that was the reason why
There's one more look at the injury, and maybe it was, yeah, right there, just rolled the ankle, the left ankle clearly. Ouch.
I got tears in my eyes. Anybody's rolled their ankle, you know that hurts. It wasn't the ball that was hitting the ankle that caused the problem, but he threw him off his balance just for a moment, and that one was smart, and no wonder he's not able to continue in action. We wish him well in a speedy recovery, and that it's nothing too serious for number 12 for Las Vegas Lights.
Mentioned though Jordan Scarlett in his play, Matt, and how that call-up gave him that renewed confidence. Then you have a scenario right there. You have a lot of possessions, a lot of traffic there around the goal. Those defenders can sometimes find those clear lanes.
They can, and it's very difficult as a defender when that ball's breaking out to you. This one came from a pass, so it's not really the ball rolling back to you, but you still have to keep a calm head, not let the eyes get too big, and have good technique. And he positioned himself perfectly, placed the ball with a lot of accuracy, some power, but more accuracy past the despairing dive of Romero.
Now Saba to LaCava. Jake LaCava. Well, that was a battle going all the way down the pitch. LaCava going at it. And tied up that time with Antonio Leone. And he got the worst of that exchange.
Great use of the body from the defender there. Great battle between the two players. And look at Leone right there at the last moment, getting his body between the attacker and the ball. Able to shepherd that ball out for the goal kick. Really nicely done there from Leone.
So two really talented young players going at it tooth and nail. Cava still shaken up. Leone is a member of the Mexican youth national team. Was called up to a training camp this past March.
Again, one of those moments that can build confidence for a player starting out their career and getting the recognition, the hard work that they've been putting in. Well, the Rowdies are in a similar position with LaCava being attended to over the byline behind Romero's goal. He's jogging back to the halfway line, speaking to the assistant on the far side, trying to get back into the game. The injury not as serious as the one to Bjorshol, but certainly the Rowdies are playing a player down at the moment.
Guanzati trying to shake free. All over him was Crisostomo, who's got to be careful, already playing with yellow.
Stoppage in play, and LaCava is back on the pitch. On the right wing from the looks of things. The thing about Jordan Scarlett, Drew, he had that brilliant intercept defensively as Cal Jennings was looking to get 1v1 with CJ Cochran, and then he pops up and scores a goal maybe 5 minutes later. Two big moments in short order. Changed his first half and spun things on the head a little bit.
Castellanos and the Rowdies settling things. A goal up here in the 29th minute. Drew Felios, Matt Stubbington, and our phenomenal Rowdies television crew bringing you Rowdies soccer. Las Vegas here for just the first time after the Rowdies took it to them out west last season, trying to do it again here at home. Good start. 1-0. Rowdies up. White back to Scarlett, and now Castellanos. Guillen. E2. Having Castellanos back there, having him comfortable, it's going to be so huge the rest of the way.
It is. Calm head. Great player. His experience just gives the rest of the team confidence. And if you have two good central defenders, as the Rowdies do, It allows more freedom for the outside players to get forward, join the attack, and overload the offensive side of the ball against the opposition, which makes their job more difficult. The Rowdies are able to connect passes.
E2 the interception. Here's Fernandez. Leo trying to turn around. Was stepped on right in front of the official. No call. Antley, left-footed. Oh, deflected. That one was really dangerous. It sails over the goal.
A good connection of passes, well done there from the Tampa Bay Rowdies, and that's where the overload of those outside backs getting forward gives the home team the advantage and the luxury of keeping possession well in the final third. Starting to get some goal-scoring opportunities because the Rowdies is beginning to use that width as well. As Wilkie takes the shot, sorry. Beautifully done by him. Remember back to the goal, he had that wonderful volley from the set piece that started things off, that was kept alive before it found the foot of Jordan Scarlett to bury it for the Rowdies.
Starting to just feel, though, the way the Rowdies are controlling the pace, the tempo, like that second goal is imminent.
Certainly could be. Can continue to keep finding the width, getting those outside players forward on both sides. Ian, White.
Here's Guillen.
Looks like the tempo has increased a little bit for the Tampa Bay Rowdies too.
Well, at Boat, we make the best gear for you to enjoy life on the water. From paddle boards to floating docks, committed to pushing the boundaries of innovation, style, and design to help you stand apart. Stop by our St. Pete store to get the Boat experience. LaCava. And they're going to call a foul here on E2. He cannot believe it. And the yellow is out of the pocket, so he is booked here in the 33rd minute.
I didn't see what happened. I was glancing down and seeing that there was some big advantage in the statistics side of things. And yep, I could see why that's a yellow card. Late on the challenge, sliding into the player. E2 leaving his feet there. I would agree with certainly the free kick, and can see why the yellow was brought out by the official.
Castellanos.
Tampa Bay Rowdies continue to enjoy a 65% advantage in the possession.
Guenzati taken down just outside the box, and another yellow dealt here. So that is on Lara, Alejandro Lara, the Cal State Northridge product, and Guenzati was nearly inside that 18 here.
Beautiful control. Just clipped the heels as Guenzati was getting into the 18. He'll be frustrated. He's searching for a goal, trying to get back on form. Collins was very excited and happy with his play last week, but it's the goal-scoring form that Guenzati is looking for. And this is a tough free kick. Has a good angle for the shot, but whoever is standing over it has to get that ball up and down very quickly. False position 2 yards outside of the penalty area. Getting the ball over the wall shouldn't be a problem, but getting it down the other side could be.
Nobody in the league is better at this than number 4. Fernandez also lurking. Nathan Romero, the El Salvadorian, in net for Las Vegas. It's going to be Hilton. Hits up against the wall, still alive though. LaCava, E2, and finally clear.
Hilton chose to go the low route and get it around the wall. Defensive set from Las Vegas Lights stood tall and proud for Romero. It's the home team though, keeping things alive. They've done such a good job, Drew, of maintaining possession in their attacking half and putting pressure on in the second, third phase of play after these set pieces that the Tampa Bay Rowdies have received.
Quick whistle. Rowdies will keep possession as Guenzati gets up. Your thoughts on Guenzati, watching him perform last week, kind of what he's been through this season, trying to get back to being his old self.
Just got to have faith in the process. You can only control what you can control, and that's your effort, and you can't fault his effort. Sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. Sometimes it does. He just has to keep on keeping on, and he's too good of a player for the results not to come. And there are ways that you can contribute to your team without putting yourself on the score sheet. And he knows that. He's an experienced player. And he does the little things well. Works hard in practice, and the results are coming in practice. And if you do it in practice, it'll start to come in the game too.
So Las Vegas able to hold their ground on that Rowdies possession. E2 playing under caution here. The rest of the way, Rowdies playing last week over 30 minutes. 10 versus 11. Managed to hold it down against Orange County. Eventually got that goal to ice it by Dayon Harris. Rowdies working here. It's Fernandez! Leo Fernandez! 14th goal of the year.
Well, the look on the goalkeeper's face says it all. That goal was too soft. How can a player of Fernandez's quality get that space in the box? Rides the challenge, one touch with the right, swings the left foot through it. Perfect placement. Nicely taken goal. Not good defending by the visitors. And just desserts, I think, for the home team for the possession that they have enjoyed in this first half. And Las Vegas lights up against it. Basically shell-shocked on their trip to Tampa Bay.
Enrique Tadan, a lot of pace in that visitor box. Meanwhile, Neil Collins finally take a deep breath. Rowdies getting into their groove. They have found the touch. Leo Fernandez scoring every which way here this season. Just having a brilliant 2022 campaign.
He definitely is. He's scoring goals. He's got assists. His movement there across the top of the box was fantastic. Initial touch took him away from the defender. He was able to just ride the physicality of any challenge that was coming, which wasn't terribly physical. And then with the sweep of the left foot, puts it past Romero in goal. Nicely done.
Hilton tracks it down. Now this has the feeling so far. Matt, we got a lot of soccer to play. But the way the Rowdies are controlling the tempo and playing keep away and basically just having their way. Vegas on the wrong side of a 5-0 contest last week. This one could be similar if they don't do something here offensively.
Something has to give. They're not finding any players up the pitch. Jennings is playing on an island and working hard, but isn't getting the ball to feet. And if he's not getting the ball to feet, he's not able to hold up play to allow his team to join him on the attack. And consequently, in another football parlance, the Las Vegas Lights basically are going 4 and out each and every time and allowing the Tampa Bay Rowdies to restart their offense and have a good old drive start at the halfway line. And the field advantage, the possession advantage is very much in favor of the home team.
Cochran now sending it up 2-2. Scarlett building from the back for Tampa Bay. But you can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern. USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app. Ball somehow stays in. Antley tries to come back to it. And now here is Jennings. Cal Jennings got to put a little bit on his shoulders and try and spark his team on the road. That's a good way to do it right there. Iskandarian forces Cochran to come out.
Well, that was a nice combination there from Jennings to Iskandarian. Only 2 players in white in the attacking third for the visitors. CJ Cochran showing his range off of the goal line, coming out and claiming the cross ball easily. So versatile is Jennings, fleet of foot, works really, really hard. Got the outlet pass, gave it to Iskandarian, and then found a way to get inside the box and challenge the goalkeeper running across the face of Cochran. But there needs to be other players in white joining the attack if the visitors are going to find any way back into this match.
Fernandez right in the middle of the park again. It's Quenzati with a defender on his back, and a quick call on K9, the superstar Israeli who was riding the back that time. And Seba, again, like you said, there are ways you can contribute even if you're not on the score sheet.
It's just being a pain against the back four of Las Vegas Lights. Quenzati getting the ball to feet, knows that the challenge is coming. Doesn't feel good when you get clipped in the heel, I can tell you, but he's winning a free kick in a dangerous position for his team. This one's probably a little easier as far as a shot on target is concerned, because it's a little bit further out, gives you some more time to get the ball up and over the wall and down the other side. So Fernandez and Hilton are over the ball again, and see who wins the argument for the shot this time. Position of the ball on the field, though, Drew, I think favors a left-footed attempt. Well, Hilton's got a pretty strong personality.
Oh, he certainly does.
Got an English bulldog in him. He might win this one.
100%. Where is it coming from? Fernandez will do the honors. Oh, it's off the bar. Seba was right there. Tried that bicycle kick, nearly was able to put it in. Oh, the crowd would have gone absolutely bonkers.
Well, that one looked like it was from the training pitch. Well, perhaps not. It was a shot. It bounced off the foot of Scarlett. And then where it was Quenzati, we wouldn't have been a spectacular way to get on the score sheet, but right into the hands of Romero. For a moment, I thought it was something that had been practiced, but it was a shot from Fernandez. It looked like it was going well wide. Fortuitous deflection off the knee of Scarlett and almost gave Quenzati the goal.
Meanwhile, LaCava stepping on the gas pedal. Rowdies threatening once more. This is Antley trying to get it to Fernandez. He's cut down.
I'd like to have seen that ball played behind the defender towards the corner of the byline and the 18 to allow Antley to run on the angle to then cross the ball into the dangerous area of the penalty spot. Played in front of the defender, just made things a little too easy, and then Antley doesn't have the confidence at the moment to push the ball down to the byline and take the defender one-on-one. He has the skill to beat players on the outside. Just needs to trust in his ability to do so.
First half gradually coming to a close. Check the extra time here momentarily. Cochran. And we get 3 minutes extra time. 3 minutes. Controlled by the Rowdies thus far. Saber. Collision. Lights just not playing at the Rowdies' speed right now.
They just haven't got themselves into this match at all.
Yeah.
I think Danny Enrique will have a lot of words at halftime. Be disappointed in the intensity that his team has brought to the table, particularly after their performance last Saturday. Still look a little shell shock, perhaps. Some leftovers from that heavy defeat. Something that Tampa Bay Rowdies are going to have to be aware of coming out of the halftime break, knowing that there'll be a storm that they will have to weather because of the intensity that the visitors will come out with.
Going into the boards that time, that was Iskandarian. Maybe a little nudge too from Guillen, and he's assuring the official, no, our elbows just kissed that time. No harm. Right?
No harm, no foul, correct? A little bit of momentum taking Iskandarian out.
Talk about coming out in the second half. Orange County in that second half last week. Wow, came out a completely different team. Had the Rowdies on their heels for about the first 25 minutes in that second session before Tampa Bay finally was able to get it together. Here's Guillen.
And it will be interesting to see how the Lights do come out after halftime. You're going to be a team that will go on to make a playoff push and find a way into the top 7, or are you just going to roll over and not have the intensity and the wherewithal to get the job done when things get tough? I'm not saying that they'll be successful tonight against this good Tampa Bay Rowdies team, but they've got to play with a little bit of pride if they're going to make some sort of statement as this season winds down in the USL Championship.
Final touches here of a half dominated by the Rowdies. Guenzati circling around. Saba had another kneel goal just moments ago. Castellanos, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So the Rowdies get a goal from Jordan Scarlett, add another from Leo Fernandez. They lead 2-0 after 45 and change. When we come back, halftime festivities, special feature, as we like to bring them to you, this one on Neil Collins, and much more. 2-0 at the half here at Outlet.
50 years of automotive excellence doesn't just happen. It's built on a commitment to that excellence, and we wouldn't change a thing. I'm excited to announce Reeves Import Motor Cars is now part of the Morgan Auto Group family, giving you an unparalleled buying and service experience that's uniquely Morgan, like the Experience More guarantee at no additional cost. But it's more than selling you a vehicle. It's the experience, the lifestyle. Introducing the all-new Morgan Import Motor Cars. Experience the lifestyle today. When you make it Morgan, we make it happen.
New Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda.
Loud flavor.
The mayor must see this.
Hey, wait!
Flavor.
Mayor.
We bring flavor.
Whoa.
Citizens, I declare Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda the loudest flavors ever.
I help
weight loss patients make lifestyle changes.
I give patients the tools they need to overcome obesity.
I help patients live longer.
I educate patients on the entire weight loss process.
I promote healthy habits with a healthy dose of compassion.
It's not just an ID badge, it's a badge of honor. Every day, our bariatric teams achieve the results to wear it. Take the first steps toward permanent weight loss at baycarebariatrics.org.
I get up every morning with an opportunity to change someone's life. How cool is that?
Baycare, humanity at work.
Welcome back to our Visit Tampa Bay halftime show. Visit Tampa Bay, where treasure awaits. Rowdies lead after the first 45 and change. 2-0 over Las Vegas Lights. Tampa Bay controlling the tempo thus far. Great to have you with us, everybody. I'm Drew Felios. This is Rowdies Soccer here on ESPN+. Every week, we like to tell you something a little special about this Tampa Bay Rowdies team. And how about head coach Neil Collins? You know, nobody knows him better than his own coaching staff.
I've never drank a cup of tea in my life. I won 2 Scottish Cup winners' medals at high school basketball. I qualified to play for Wales and once received a call-up.
I know the basketball one is true.
The what?
The basketball one is true. He brings it up.
It brings it up all the time. Yeah.
Keep telling him it's not impressive.
I don't think he has had a cup of tea.
Wales one's a bit weird. I didn't know that though. If that is true, I didn't know that. Could have been a schoolboy.
Can't say a cup of tea is true. He hasn't had one ever.
I feel like he would have tried one.
Yeah, so Wales is a lie.
Well, we all know that I did win 2 Scottish Cup winners' medals. So that is correct. Get that on there. So the lie is I don't qualify to play for Wales and I never received a call-up. Although it did end up in Nottingham Forest's matchday programme after a trip to Las Vegas where the boys were calling me the next Gareth Bale and put it on my Wikipedia and was picked up at Nottingham Forest's matchday programme that I was in line for a Wales call-up. I have been to watch Celine Dion in concert. I love vegetables and fruit.
Don't care what the last one is.
Yeah, we got it. That's it. Don't need the third one.
Conan and Cameron, my twins, middle names are William and Wallace. I did William Wallace after Braveheart. I've had a hole-in-one at golf. Before becoming a head coach, I was studying to become a referee.
Move on to the next.
And that's why you're so understanding when they make a decision you disagree with.
I told you I wasn't going to do great here.
Oh, great stuff there from Coach Collins and the staff. 2-0 the score. Rowdies all over Las Vegas Lights. Much more to come here from Al Lang right after this. I'm on a routine. I'm on a routine. 2-0 the score. Tampa Bay Rowdies leading Las Vegas Lights. Rowdies dominating this match thus far. And we've got a big night. USL is all for Republic. Tune into the US Open Cup final. Sac Republic takes on Orlando City SC. Show your support using the hashtag #AllForRepublic on social media. Watch the US Open Cup final September 7th, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. And look at that Open Cup. USL Championship and League One clubs combining for 6 wins over the MLS. 24 total wins in Open Cup play. The top 5 looks like this: Birmingham, Louisville, San Antonio, and then the Rowdies, followed by the San Diego Loyal. Those the top 5 power rankings. Our USL Team of the Week. Notice Leo Fernandez on that list for the 3rd time this season. Congratulations to Leo Fernandez and the Team of the Week in USL Championship. The standings look like this. Lou City atop the table. Rowdies can overtake Memphis. Remember, Louisville and Memphis losses earlier this week. Tampa Bay looking to move up. Birmingham, Pittsburgh, Miami, Detroit, and then you've got FC Tulsa looking to squeeze in there once again. These are our matchups here tonight. Miami in the second half leading Birmingham 1-0. Detroit and Indy still scoreless in that matchup. Lou City 2-1 at the half over Sac Republic, and also Atlanta and FC Tulsa looking for their first goal. That one is at intermission. So Rowdies right now in the driver's seat. Will it continue? So far so good here at Al Lang Stadium. We're back in just a moment.
Can health insurance help cure loneliness? Can it take care of your best friend too? Or hold your hand for 9 months? Can it be there for you at 3 a.m.? Or inspire you to go the extra mile? We think so, which is why every day we ask ourselves, what else can health insurance do? Come find out.
New Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda.
Loud flavor.
The mayor must see this.
Hey, wait!
Flavor.
Mayor.
We bring flavor.
Whoa. Citizens, I declare Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda the loudest flavors ever.
What is fetchable storage? It's the best parts of today's moving and storage options combined. It's your storage unit on a truck that you drive. You save time by only loading it once. You save money, and it's easy and safe. Just fetch your storage container, fill it up, and bring it back. We'll take it from there. Visit redrovers.com now for a free month storage. Red Rovers Fetchable Storage saves you time and money.
Welcome back to the Visit Tampa Bay halftime show. Visit Tampa Bay, where treasure awaits. Absolutely thrilled to have you with us here tonight, everybody. Drew Felios alongside Matt Stubbington, who is filling in for Ryan Davis. Matt, I know how excited you were to watch Rowdy soccer in person for the first time. What has impressed you thus far?
Well, the atmosphere is fantastic, which is what I was anticipating at Al Lang Stadium tonight, but also the possession with purpose from the home team. They've enjoyed 65% of the possession, but most of it has also been in their half, and they've put some chances away, which is great, and it's nice to have that result in those moments of success, but it was almost possession with a little bit of a fortuitous bounce as Scarlett does a great job of clearing the lines as Jennings was trying to get in. And then moments later, Scarlett gets the ball on his right foot, looks up, sees where the goalkeeper is and puts the ball where the goalkeeper is not. fantastic opportunity for Scarlett on the second and third phase of play from a corner kick.
Then the Rowdies kept on the pressure. E2, nice touch. Guenzati, and there's Leo.
And it was a wonderful finish from Leo, a great player in form. And Guenzati, he's not getting on the score sheet, but he got an assist on this play. And we talked about it in the first half. You've got to find ways to do the little things well. And he almost did something a little bit spectacular there, but Romero with good footwork makes the save look easy.
Also a great first half played by the Rowdies. Look at the numbers, size them up. What numbers stand out?
Well, the big one is the possession. 67% of possession for the home team. And as I said, most of that is in the attacking half. And so often the possession statistic is a wasted statistic because the possession could be in your own defensive half. But on this occasion, the Rowdies have been playing on the front foot in their attacking half and putting the pressure and the goals into the back of the net. 11 shots, 2 of which are on target. There've been some yellow cards, one early on in the match within 55 seconds of the kickoff, 2 on the visitors, 1 on the home team. And then the set pieces have been really important for the Rowdies. They've got 4 corners. They've also had some good attacking free kicks as well. One that Guenzati almost scored from. We saw that on the highlights. It's been a fantastic first half for the home team, and I think Neil Collins will be really excited at halftime. Of course, I'm not sure he looks excited in that picture right there, but
well, he is all business. Neil Collins, John Stead, Stuart Dobson, longtime goalkeeping coach for the Rowdies, Eric Wilde as well. Las Vegas Lights, let's see if that pep talk at halftime has any effect, and hopefully it has maybe the same sort of effect for them that you would think USF football needs right now, trailing 38-0 to BYU at the half at home.
I don't think it's quite the 38-0 that the visitors, Las Vegas Lights, are facing. We all know that 2-0 is one of the score lines in the game of soccer. It gives the team with the 2 goals a false sense of security. It's the most dangerous lead in the game of soccer. So 1 goal for the visitors will put them right back in it, and I expect them to come out with a big head of steam that the Rowdies will have to do a good job of coping with. And we saw it last week against Orange County that Rowdies were put under some pressure and then some adversity, and they were able to weather that storm and come out on the right side of the score ledger. I'm interested to see whether Danny Enrique makes any tactical changes in the second 45 minutes.
Ball will be intercepted, and then White right there to make sure it does not get away. Always have a little eye on those scores the opening few weeks in college football. I know your Gators open up tomorrow. What a festive day that's going to be in Gainesville.
I'll be interested to see how they do. New coaching staff. A lot of new coaches in Gainesville. One in soccer. Samantha Bohan got her first home win of the season against USF on Thursday night.
Connor Antley crossed it over. Dangerous ball here, finally cleared out by Romero. Las Vegas again flirting with danger. Here is Jennings, though. Probably the most dangerous player in white here tonight. Cochran way off his line. Able to take it away.
Well, both teams falling asleep in their defensive thirds. Guillen in front of us, straight into an offside position, but the ball was played back, and he was onside because it was played back by a defender. And then on the other side, a quick ball forward, found Jennings. He finds a player in support, but CJ Cochran, Johnny on the spot, makes an unusual, unconventional save, but a big save nonetheless.
Leo Fernandez sharing. E2 and White with Antley. Quickly cross from Antley. Here's LaCava. Oh, looking straight at that keeper. Should he make that a one-timer?
Oh, he shouldn't. He took one extra touch he didn't need. Wins the corner kick, which the Rowdies have had some success from, but you can see the player's reaction there. He knows that's an opportunity that went begging. perhaps not as confident as he was to begin the season. If he was a little bit more assured, he would have just taken the touch to turn the player and then put his right foot through the back of the ball.
Hilton. Ball comes out, Jennings. Vegas has really struggled just trying to clear balls and just get that possession. Wyke into the box once more. Will come right back out and out of bounds.
We talked about the possession with purpose for the Rowdies. There is no purpose to what the visitors are doing. It's just finding a way to get their feet on the ball and kick the ball out of the danger area. They haven't found Jennings with any consistency, and consequently they've been on the back foot all of this match.
This is Wyke. Wyke sending it in. Looked like it nearly could have been a handball that time. Las Vegas lucky not called for that infraction. Rowdies still ganging up on whoever has that ball at their feet. Shout out to Rowdies fans all over the world. Good group watching from Scotland tonight. David Goldie, diehard Rowdies fan, representing out there and always kind of leading that watch party. And Matt, I'm telling you, the fanfare of this club worldwide, something to behold.
It really is, and it's a late night in Scotland.
Here's Jennings. He's had opportunities like this often tonight. Can he do something with it? Castellanos there to take it away.
Have to be assured in the tackle. Castellanos showing that he is assured and still in form, despite this only being his second game back from injury. That's what his coach is looking for, though. Assuredness. Those two central backs, Castellanos and Scarlett, playing well.
Antling. Oh, beauty! Jake LaCava benefits from a beautiful cross, and it's 3-0. The party is on here at Al Lang.
Well, we criticized him moments ago for taking an extra touch. There was no extra touch on this. He opens up his hips, puts his left foot out, steers the ball past Romero. But that all started on the foot of Castellanos at the other end of the pitch. He wins the challenge on the counter, finds a teammate, and because Scarlett and Castellanos are playing so well, Tampa Bay Rowdies are allowed to push their outside backs forward, creating the overload. The ball finds the foot of Antley. He finds the foot of LaCava and puts it into the back of the net. That was a beautiful team goal. Started from the back, well worked up the outside route channel, and one that will delight the head coach.
So a thing of beauty here to start half number 2. 3-0, all Rowdies. There have been so many tense matches as of late, Matt. Not that this one is in the books just yet. Still lots of soccer to play, but you're just getting the feel like this just could be the Rowdies night from start to finish.
Oh, definitely. And we talked about coming out of the break and weathering the storm from Las Vegas Lights. I'm disappointed with the industry that the visitors have brought from the locker room to start this second stanza. But they had a couple of opportunities. Big save from C.J. Cochran on the breakaway from Jennings, trying to find Iskandarian. And then Castellanos on the other, also winning the challenge, springing the offense on the other side of the ball. So I think the home team have weathered whatever storm was coming, much like the black clouds that were around before game.
Now Fernandez continuing to be a threat.
I was going to say, as much as the storms that are around the area before kickoff, it feels like Las Vegas Lights have disappeared into the ether, and the Tampa Bay Rowdies will be able to bring this one home.
Well, the reigning title holders visit in-state rivals as the USL on ESPN2 continues. Orange County SC looks for a late season surge against Sac Republic FC. Sunday, September 18th, 5 p.m. Eastern, ESPN2. Rowdies threatening again, and it was Fernandez who hit the deck that time.
I think Fernandez was trying to find a way to play in Quinzati there. The position that Fernandez received the ball at the top of the box, you would have thought a player in his form and his confidence would just take the shot. Then I think he sees that he has players around him, one of which was Quinzati, and I think he may have been thinking about playing that Quinzati in, but then decided at the last moment to go ahead for the shot, allowing the defender to close him down. Great challenge in the end from Las Vegas Lights, but they do concede the corner kick.
So Fernandez playing it out of the corner, puts it in a pretty good spot. Antley gets a quick touch, and now Scarlett sending it out to White. Rowdies yet to make a substitution. They've got lots of firepower on the bench in the form of Dos Santos, Harris, Sebastian Daugard also available tonight, Nicky Law, and Lucky M. Kosana. If Lucky comes into the match, it'll be his 100th appearance.
Kosana is known as the super sub. I'd be surprised if we don't see Kosana come out into the action tonight.
White gets a piece. Here comes Vegas though. Timing. Got some young, talented players, a little overwhelmed here tonight. Let's see if they can make something happen in the second half. Castellanos has everything under control.
There was a moment that Jaime could have played that ball into the outside right channel. Great job from White tracking the run. Take a look at Kosana warming up there on the sideline. He'll be anxious to get in. Game like this where there's some space to be had and some chances to be had. All of those guys on the sideline will be wanting to get into this matchup this evening.
Lucky's such a great example of a player that as you get up in age in your career, there are ways to extend that career if you can accept your role, play intelligently. He does that so well, and the way he leads by example, something to behold. Rowdy's so lucky to have him here in the latter part of his career. Gonzati. Now it's Torres for Las Vegas. Here's Jennings. Jennings finally with an opportunity. Cochran in front of him. Jennings. Oh, he goes down. Scarlett chasing from behind.
Well, that is wonderful from Scarlett. We know how fast Jennings is. Scarlett equally fleet of foot. He went to ground twice. Was able to find a way to get back on terms and win the challenge at the second time of asking.
Quick whistle. Saba called. A few words for the official.
I always tell young players, if you go to ground, you better win it. Scarlett almost did win it. And goes down again in the penalty area. You've got to make sure that you win the ball the second time, because if you don't, it's a penalty kick for sure, and a gilt-edged opportunity for the visitors to get back into this. So hats off to Scarlett for being able to do so. It's also one of those wake-up calls for the home team. You can't rest on your laurels too much when you have a player of the quality and danger and speed of Jennings. Also illustrates, though, how he's been left on an island tonight by the Las Vegas Lights.
Nathan Romero peppered with shots. here tonight. Much more where that came from. Plenty of time in this one. And the Rowdies running away with it. It's 3-0. In case you're just joining us, goals by Scarlett, Fernandez, and Jake LaCava got his 11th on the air. Antley trying to beat the defender. Just couldn't get through. Nearly did.
Sada there with a good recovery run of his own. A little fortuitous, the ball bounced to him twice, but Sada stayed with the play.
He's playing some keep away now. White to Antley. He'll size things up. Little chip in the air. A couple of Rowdies players flying by.
Important header from Lara, the central defender for Las Vegas. Sadi was in an area to attack the head at the cross and put the ball on target. If Lara is not there, Romero might have been picking the ball out of his net again. Las Vegas Lights, Joe, they're just too flat defensively.
Oh, yeah. Good turn from Saber. LaCava, another opportunity. Missile right over the crossbar.
By that, I mean by shape and by effort. There's no depth to the defensive line. Sequenzati did a great job of outside of the right foot pass into the foot of LaCava, just leaning back slightly. Under a little bit of duress as he takes the shot.
Now it's Jennings. Can play at another speed. Trying to shake three. Jennings with a blistering blast in the 60th minute, and Vegas on the board.
Well, all night we've talked about his quality. He's a special talent. A little shimmy, a little shake. The home fans are stunned. On an island again. 4 in green and yellow around him, and a blistering right-footed shot to the near post. CJ Cochran will be disappointed that he was beaten to the near post, but there was so much power in that right foot. I think Cochran, when he looks back on that, will think, well, maybe that near post effort was not something I could have done anything about.
And some changes for Tampa Bay. Law comes on. So does Deon Harris. Junior E2's night is through. Jordan Scarlett has the goal tonight. He goes to the bench. Well done. But Vegas not done just yet. That one goal sort of wakes them up. And as the home side, it kind of wakes you up as well. Like, hey, cannot rest on our laurels. White back to Antley now.
Frustrating for the home team and CJ Cochran, who was looking for another clean sheet to add to his tally in the USL Championship.
Well, Tampa Bay is Florida's most ways to play. Claim your next adventure at visitTampaBay.com. That's visitTampaBay.com. So Posada now for Las Vegas. And it's Lotta sending it back to Romero. 62nd minute. Some life from the visiting side. That one going to be called out of bounds. Rowdy's going to have it on the Las Vegas half.
So the referee gave a free kick, which I'm sure that the coaches are happy about.
Coach Collins wants a yellow that time.
I have to be honest, I didn't see what happened.
maybe for a delay.
He's not a happy camper, Coach Collins, right now.
Oh, what a pass. Saba trying to get through, flag. Goes up offside.
Oh, the timing of the run fooled everybody, including the assistant on this near sideline. Sada he was onside when that ball was played. Who would be a fourth official? They don't get paid nearly enough to put up with what they put up with.
Not even close. Deion Harris. Game sealing goal last week. Here he is.
Coach Collins saying that he could be a big part of the future of this club moving forwards, and that he has to have confidence in his ability to keep progressing, keep growing as a player. Coach Collins is looking for him to put forth the effort and the quality from the moment he steps on the pitch. Coach Collins still yelling at the center ref. Trying to get the attention of the center ref. Substitution made by Las Vegas Lights.
Harris trying to win the battle, did just that. Crowd's not going to like the call as Quesada goes down.
Well, they won't like it, but it is the right call. Lovely turn there from Harris. Quesada did a really good job, though, of getting back on terms and finding a way to get goal side of the ball. Harris with a little frustration forces Quesada to ground, and the referee blowing the whistle. More space on the pitch in this second half, so not as condensed.
Yeah, this second half has been played up and down at a furious pace. Harris gets it back to Wyke. USL is all for Republic. Tune in to the US Open Cup final. Sacramento Republic takes on Orlando City. Show your support using the hashtag #AllForRepublic on social media. Watch the Open Cup final September 7th, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. Harris sending it in. LaCava, now Fernandez buries another. Wow!
I thought the Rowdies were a little bit lucky to get the free kick. Torres called for the infraction, but as they've done all night, they've had good service from set pieces, and the ball's just sat up beautifully for Fernandez. And I'm not sure that ball is back to round yet. Romero with good footwork, good positioning, but there's nothing he could do but wave goodbye to that ball as it went past him. A wonderful strike from a player in form.
Thought Jennings' ball was struck hard. That one was absolutely crushed.
You could hear the ball just go, ouch, that hurt.
Leo Fernandez, everything he touches is turned to gold here in 2022. We're watching a season for the ages for number 11.
When Las Vegas Lights thought they had a lifeline, had a chance to get back into this game, it was snatched from them off the foot of Fernandez.
So the 15th goal for Leo Fernandez. Still lots of soccer to be played postseason also hopefully a deep one for this Rowdies side. Dayon Harris now looking to add to the damage. Oh, he can do that. Romero's got to make a great save.
Again, good footwork from the goalkeeper. This one he could do something about as Harris goes to the near post. Goalkeeper strong to his left, parries this out for the corner kick. I said earlier, I like it when a player shimmies and shakes and tries to get to the byline. Harris didn't go all the way to the end line to make the cross, but he saw the opening, took the shot, and why not?
Harris. Now this is Torres. Duenas. Inserted for Las Vegas Lights. Long ball, a little too long. Almaguer couldn't catch up to it. And now White will settle things.
The transition game is going to be very important for both these teams as this game progresses. 21 minutes left to go in the match. A lot of space to be had, chances at either end. Castellanos. I think he closed his eyes on that corner kick. Ball hit him in the head and went straight down to the ground, and he shook his head in frustration that the ball didn't go more goalward, and then had to work hard to get back on terms to stop the offense going the other way.
Harris laying it for Leo. Leo sent out. And the Rowdies have it here on the throw-in.
And that is good transition from the Rowdies. The difference between the two teams is that the Rowdies have gotten up the pitch together.
The Rowdies have continued attack mode here tonight. Smelling blood right now. Vegas. Jennings. Best offensive player by a long shot on the ground. That ball was scary as soon as it left his foot.
Just not enough mustard on it to trouble C.J. Cochran from that distance. Moving away from the goal, falling away from the target as he strikes the ball with the right foot. Again, another moment of danger and a reminder that the back four of the Tampa Bay Rowdies need to know where Cal Jennings is at all times.
Cochran again. Dayon Harris. Not much help. Still got the green light. Shuffles it over. This is Law. He's got a lane. Lets it go. And we got a corner.
Lovely touch from the long ball forward by Harris. Settles it to himself in a heartbeat. He connects with Law. I'd like to have seen Law perhaps stand that ball up towards the far post, but I can understand why he didn't. Zadi was in and around the middle of the 6-yard box. Nobody really there at the back post as a target.
Hilton. Put it into a dangerous spot. Tampa Bay will continue possession. Here, fans absolutely having a blast. 4-1 Rowdies looking to move up the table.
Keeping an eye on that Atlanta to Tulsa matchup that was tied 0-0 at halftime. Tulsa loses that match and Tampa Bay Rowdies get the full 3 points tonight, and a playoff berth is assured for the Rowdies for yet another year. And they can just continue as the season winds down with Was it 7 games after tonight to try and find a way to keep that home field advantage, which is such a big advantage here in Al Lang.
And it looks like Jake LaCava's night is going to be done. So Jake able to get a goal. First goal in a long time he's had. Solid shift for the loanee from New York Red Bulls. And here comes Steven Dos Santos. Been a while since we have seen number 10 on the pitch. Great to see him tonight. I asked Coach Collins, what do you expect from Dos Santos every time he runs out there? He said, I just expect him to boss the match. He is that kind of talent. I expect nothing less.
I think the word, or one of the words he used also, was a beast. So he's at his best when he's got his back to goal. He's getting the challenge with a defender on his back. His first contribution here is a little wry smile as he gets a yellow card for the high boot as he tries to collect the ball in flight. As that is K9
right
K9 on the ground. Ball played forward. Both players with eyes for the ball. One goes with the boot, one goes with the head, and K9 is on the turf. Hopefully he'll be all right. It's nice to see Danny Enrique, the head coach for Las Vegas Lights, as LaCava was substituted out and walked past the head coach of the visitors, got a little congratulatory high five and appreciation for the hard work done.
Yeah, Steven was not a factor in that Loose City loss on the road for the Rowdies. In fact, he was pulled a little bit short, I think, in that match where he wasn't effective. You can just tell Coach Collins expects him to perform like a superstar night in and night out. And if he is at that level of play and the Rowdies are playing like they have tonight, this is a championship club, make no mistake.
Oh, absolutely. And the team that's in this kind of form, this kind of confidence, will get the attention of everybody in the league and the 7 teams around them in the Eastern Conference. Loose City will be looking over their shoulders and knowing that they will have to play their best down the stretch if they are going to continue in the #1 position in the conference.
Well, at Boat, we make the best gear for you to enjoy life on the water, from paddle boards to floating docks. Committed to pushing the boundaries of innovation, style, and design, helping you stand apart. Stop by our St. Pete store and get the Boat experience. Here come the Lights once more. This is Quesada. Crisostomo. Nice touch. Duenas. Trying to squeeze one through. Lines up at the feet of Harris. Leo Fernandez now leading the charge. Harris waiting for it. Dayon getting through. Dayon Harris. Oh, what happened there?
He saw Quinzati.
Also had Dos Santos with him.
You see he wants to take the shot. Shapes has it on his left foot and then sees the movement. Dos Santos is begging for it. The support is there.
Sometimes younger players may hang on to it just a little bit too long.
They might do that. And it did allow the defender to come across, Lara, to take away the shooting opportunity. Good heads-up play, though, from Harris. He didn't get his head down on the ball. He saw the support. And in the end, it went begging. It was a good opportunity. I'll say wasted, but that's, I think, a little unkind toward Harris on that occasion.
Santos going down this time. Looks up at the official as Lara let him have it.
Heavy touch from Dos Santos, took the ball away from himself, then Lara just riding the challenge, and player of the experience of Dos Santos. He feels the contact between the shoulder blades. He will go to ground knowing that he will win the free kick. I'm not saying he went to ground easily because it was a heavy challenge. But as a defender, you have to know where to put the pressure, and Lara on that occasion needs to get low, put the pressure around the hips.
Fernandez cut down. Harris and White. Comfortable lead for the Rowdies, 78th minute. Vegas has a goal. Came from Jennings, but the Rowdies answered. Here's Fernandez again. Guillen. Deflected up. Corner kick coming up Tampa Bay.
Continue to be a press with the possession and movement of Tampa Bay going forwards, Drew. Patience in the build-up. Lesser teams would try and take shots more quickly. And it's possession with a purpose going forwards.
So this will be Lewis Hilton from the far corner, 79th minute. Activity with Guenzati, Dos Santos, and company. Get a little piece of that one. It sails to the other end. Matt, you mentioned a little college soccer earlier on. You are a former assistant of the legendary Becky Burley at University of Florida. I know you're excited about the Gators, the product they're putting on the field, and a big matchup coming up with USF. Those ladies going up to Gainesville here shortly.
Well, it was a big matchup. USF and Coach Shelty Brown. It's been a tough start to the season. They've had a lot of rain delays. Coach Shelty Brown is a good product as well. College of South Florida, or the University of South Florida, I should say. I'm going to say the college, I get a whole bunch of.
Oh, how about this look? Fernandez, hat trick in store? Perhaps. Guillen. Rowdies not content with the 4 goals. Here it is from Harris on the ground, and Romero finally douses the Flames.
Douse them and then fan them again with the distribution. Not good from the goalkeeper.
Talk about Flames being doused. Remember those birthday candles your mother used to buy? Used to blow them out, and they used to. You thought they were gone, and they'd come back out and start flaming again. That has been the Rowdies' offense tonight. They just cannot clear the ball, Matt. It has been not Vegas's best effort defensively, for sure.
It hasn't, and you've got to give credit to the home team. They've continued the pressure. They've found ways to win the ball easily around the halfway line. Jennings has worked his socks off for the visitors, but he can only do so much on his island. I was thinking about those birthday candles, whether we can blow them out anymore after all the COVID. Maybe we need a fan.
Bromstead comes in. And Almaguer, his night is done. The former USL League winner. North Texas SC product as well. League One continuing to grow. Long ball that time for Harris, and here's White. Guillen and Fernandez sharing it. Rowdies doing a spectacular job just finding the open man all night long.
Give credit to Antley. He's been shifted back onto the defensive line for Coach Neil Collins alongside Castellanos after Scarlett went off. Played midfield for most of this match and then showing his versatility, playing in the central defender role. Castellanos has gone to ground. Talked about the hot, humid night here in St. Pete.
And Lucky Mkosana set to check in. And he, along with Tate Johnson, the USL Academy product. It's going to be a memory to check in with Lucky as he comes onto this pitch here at Al Lang for his 100th Rowdies appearance. Will replace Guinzotti. And I think the crowd sensing it right now, knowing 77 has had such a magical run, and there is lots more to come.
There is. He's a wonderful player. As you say, he has a great attitude, accepts his role on the team, leads by example. An inspiration for the players around him and the fans alike.
Hear it from public address announcer Ryan Sudol. Crowd acknowledging the superstar, the legend that is Lucky.
Castellanos, as those substitutions were made, comes off. Replaced by Tate Johnson by the looks of it. Hopefully Castellanos will be okay, as he went to ground just before the substitution was made.
Take it away, Bromstead for Vegas. It's a young players trying to make an impression here for the Lights. It's good to see the youngster though in number 47, Tate Johnson. Did get on the pitch for an Open Cup match earlier this year, but just to watch him get out there, it is a dream come true for number 47.
Fantastic moment. That's why you put the hard work in. Hopefully build on this dream, build his career, and be a fixture in the lineup for the Tampa Bay Rowdies and a fan favorite for years to come.
Don't miss a minute of the action in 2022, whether your club's on the road or at home. Nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN+. The home of soccer. Sign up today at espnplus.com.
Great recovery from K9 there to intercept the pass as Kasana was trying to spring Fernandez through for his hat-trick.
Shot from distance. Cochran all over it.
Cochran will be very disappointed he doesn't get the clean sheet tonight. It was a wonderful goal from Jennings. Powerful shot.
Now it's Lawrence White. Push from behind, finally a late whistle. So they'll mark the spot. Matt, it has been a few moons since you've had a chance to be a part of USL action. You were taking part, doing so many games during such an important time in the league. This continues to grow. It's been incredible, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been fantastic. The product continues to get better. The entertainment value is wonderful. The fan base for the league is tremendous. I mean, it's just from strength to strength, and it's why the game is on such a strong footing, is that you have these leagues now that these players can join, whether it be from college or from high school, and they have a future in the game and can build on their dream to make it to the MLS, to the U.S. national team.
Here it comes. Dos Santos on top of it. The beast has awoken.
The set pieces have been key tonight for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Beautiful service from Hilton into the near post area. And the Beast sheds his burden. Strong in the challenge. Delectable header, powerful to the near post. Gives his coach a hug and says, thank you very much for trusting in me, putting me on, because I know I can do the job for you. And he did exactly that. And for a second week in succession, the Las Vegas Lights have conceded 5.
That right there is what Coach Neil Collins was talking about from Steven Dos Santos, and he proved it in that moment. Special player, number 10.
Hilton just putting it in the right area, and then an intelligent run from Dos Santos across the goal to the near post.
Here's Johnson, crowd loving what they're getting right now from number 47. With that goal by Steven Dos Santos, the Rowdies donate another $250 to the Bayfront Health St. Pete Foundation. And for Dos Santos, it was goal number 7, I believe, on the season. Double check that.
It's just one of those great center forwards that has the knack, knows where the goal is, and has the knack for putting it into the back of the net. A lot of his goals are not spectacular, but the box score doesn't tell you whether it's spectacular or not. It just tells you whether you scored or not.
That is confirmed. Goal number 7 for Dos Santos, 3rd best score behind LaCava and Fernandez. Here's Johnson. Gets it to Lucky. 90th minute. Extra time. Information coming up. Lucky nearly getting behind. And look at Empasana. He is chasing it down right now.
Tactical foul there from Empasana as he drags the player down. A little bit of imagination there from Fernandez. Almost sprung Empasana through on frame. With a 4-goal lead, 5 goals in the bank. 4 minutes left to go in this game as the 4th official puts up the time allotted for extra time added on. That the home team would rest on their laurels, but they're hungry for more.
So now Antley being chased by Torres. Las Vegas side recruiting so many tremendous players out of Mexico. Antley able to get back up. Had an opportunity back in the day to do Las Vegas's very first game as a franchise. Had a chance that night, I'll never forget. Never seen anything like that before. Helicopters dropping money on the field and mascots that looked like Elvis riding bikes out on. It was wild, but franchises have done it the right way, and they are fun to watch.
It's unusual. I'm wondering whether we did that game together, because I did some of the Las Vegas Lights games.
I don't believe so. I believe Morgan Conklin was my partner that night. Never forget. It was a one to remember for sure. Is Empasana getting free, and Empasana scores. Lucky delivers in his 100th appearance. What a moment. What a player.
Romero looks to the heavens. Vertical ball, diagonal run, just the way you draw it up. Lovely first touch to take it away from Romero. And I wasn't sure that ball was going to squeak inside the left-hand post of Romero. And Lucky knows exactly where the goal is. Just enough spin put on the ball. And a lovely moment for him, and icing on the cake for the Tampa Bay Rowdies tonight. The fans the team, and Lucky Mkonsana in his 100th appearance.
A special moment here at Al Lang tonight. Final goal of a 6-1 rout by the Rowdies. Lucky Mkonsana notches another. What more can you say? There could be one more coming as well. Rowdies absolutely not slowing down Fernandez. I think he's out of gas. He has put in one heck of a night.
Well, that was a great opportunity for a hat-trick. It would have been the first hat-trick for Tampa Bay Rowdies in quite some time if he was able to get that one to go toward the goal. Mkonsana there delaying his play on the ball, knowing he was in an offside position.
Deon Harris looking for Wyke. Was all Rowdies from the start. Rowdies filled that score sheet tonight, that stat sheet altogether, loaded up. Just about everybody taking part.
Well, it's been a good team performance. Possession with purpose in the attacking half. Good set pieces. Good support. Nice team goals and great individual effort.
Full time. Lucky Mkonsana puts the cherry on the sundae. Looks to the heavens. 6-1 Rowdies. What a night for Tampa Bay. Their 2022 campaign is back on track. We'll recap and wrap this thing up when we return to downtown St. Pete. Don't go away.
We help our patients live life without pain.
I help patients get back on their feet.
Getting my patients moving moves me.
I help patients go through orthopedic surgery smoothly.
I help patients take their first steps after hip replacement.
It's not just an ID badge, it's a badge of honor. Learn why 98% of our patients are walking within 24 hours of surgery at BayCareTotalJoint.org.
Every day, I help patients live happier lives.
BayCare, humanity at work.
50 years of automotive excellence doesn't just happen. It's built on a commitment to that excellence. And we wouldn't change a thing. I'm excited to announce Reeves Import Motor Cars is now part of the Morgan Auto Group family, giving you an unparalleled buying and service experience that's uniquely Morgan, like the Experience More guarantee at no additional cost. But it's more than selling you a vehicle. It's the experience, the lifestyle. Introducing the all-new Morgan Import Motor Cars. Experience the lifestyle today. When you make it Morgan, we make it happen.
6-1, the final score. Tampa Bay over Las Vegas Lights. Rowdies controlled it from start to finish. Let's take a look at the highlights. Early on, it was the Rowdies with Junior E2 and Jordan Scarlett blasting one through.
It was a wonderfully placed right-footed shot from Scarlett. All night long, the Tampa Bay Rowdies did a great job of keeping things alive from set pieces, and that goal came on the second phase of play. And then Fernandez, off of the foot of his teammate Quintati, found the pass, put his left foot through the back of the ball, and that was number 2. And then in the second half, things continued with LaCava with his own effort. But then there was a lifeline from Jennings. Right-footed shot beats Cochran to the near post. Cochran will be disappointed. And then Fernandez came back and said, hang on a second, we need to get that 3-goal advantage back. Almost got his hat-trick at the end of the game, but not to be. Dos Santos came on. Beautiful service in from Hilton on the free kick. Dos Santos with the samba. Finds a way to put the ball in the back of the net. And then the icing, the cherry on the top of the cake on Kusana with his 100th appearance. Finds a way to put the ball back for Romero for the 6th goal of the night for the home team. And a dominant performance from the Tampa Bay Rowdies tonight.
Vintage Rowdies, 70% possessions. Look at the shots, 23-3. Absolute domination, as you said.
It is, and the possession statistic, Drew, is not my favorite one. I'd like to see where that possession is on the pitch, and I'd like to say that probably 80% of that 70% was in the attacking half for the home team tonight.
Upcoming matchups for the Rowdies. Rowdies will be heading to the postseason. We know that's inevitable, but 2 straight road games now, Charleston and Detroit City. That's going to be interesting on September 17th. Birmingham comes here on the 23rd. Another very interesting night. And then El Paso follows up. The Rowdies finish the year at Monterey Bay. That on October 1st. And then it is the postseason. And later on tonight, Orange County takes on Memphis. That game going to happen at the top of the hour on ESPN+. Hope you enjoy it. Our work is done here. We hope you enjoyed that. Matt Stubbington, great job coming down from Gainesville. We appreciate it.
It was great to be here. Wonderful to experience the atmosphere, and wonderful to see a great performance from the Tampa Bay Rowdies and a wonderful result for the home team.
For Matt and our entire crew, I'm Drew Felios. Rowdies win 6-1 the final. Have a great night and a great Labor Day weekend, everybody.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.